We are live, Bay State running, All State Previews 2019, distance events. Coach H.
Coach Shep, guys distance events, state meet, Westfield. Coach, I'm excited. I get fired up, obviously, for these middle distance events.
Yes,
We've already
sir.
run through everything else, girls and boys. So this is our final preview. 800.
Woo!
Yeah, I mean,
Woo!
the times on paper on the seed list don't tell the tale.
Correct.
Because we know a lot of these guys have run faster this year. Your returning champion last year, Theo Berber, Newton North, edged out Thomas Lingard of Lexington. The next best returner is Benjamin Gordon Sniffen, sitting there in 7th. But a lot in between and around that. John Diaz, 1D1s in the 1,000, kind of out of nowhere indoors. You know, kind of surprised a lot of people. Also throw a little controversy into that win as well. We won't get too much into that.
Western Twilight win, outdoors.
Yeah, big Western Twilight win. He ran 152 high. Also got other guys that have. Theo Berber has a 152 on the season. Marco Leo has a 153 on the season. Gordon Sniffen, you got to imagine he's got more in the tank than that. He went 153 at Western Twilight. Peter Diebold. Who else has 48 high speed? Anyone else in that field? He's strong. Stuart Griffin's run well all season. He's part of that really good Brookline 4x8 team. Alec Lauren from Natick, he had a huge race.
Huge race last
at
week.
D1s for that 155. Keith May is one of Haverhill's best of all time. He's in at 156. Jackson O'Toole, he's part of Wellesley's top 4x8 team. 156. Jason Winvogel of 156. Let's see what Shane Grant decides to do.
Mile or 8.
You know, he's shown that he's one of the best in the state at what he does. Another triple last week, so we'll see if he decides to run the mile or the 8. I would think the mile. Try and go sub 420. But if he's in here, he can certainly hang. The unseeded heat should go 155.
Yeah.
So this is going to be a fun race to watch. I'd say
This is
3, maybe 4 guys can win this thing. Are you going to make a prediction? Or are you just going to sit back and watch?
No, I'm going to salute the seniors. Theo Berber, Benjamin Smith Gordon, Stuart Griffin, Marco Leo, Keith May. These guys have had amazing careers.
I like how you just flip-flopped Gordon Sniffen Gordon. I like that.
All right, my bad. Benjamin, my bad.
We already messed up his picture indoors with one of his teammates during the live.
Tobias?
Yeah.
So,
I
I think this might be a change of guard. I think Peter Diebold for the dub.
Gets revenge from that 600 indoors.
Why not?
Yeah, I mean.
He ran 155 I was there. He made 155 look like a jog in the park.
I'm going to go with Theo Berber from Newton North. I'm also going to say I wouldn't be surprised if John Diaz takes it. I mean, he's the #1 seed, so it's not going.
And he's been running phenomenal.
It's not going out on the ledge. But I'm going to stick with Theo Berber. But like I said, 3 or 4 guys could win this. It'll be interesting, the tactics in this race.
Does the leading? Because Berber's been leading and they've sat and kicked.
Yeah.
Let's see if he switches it up.
It's gonna be, does it become a jog fest, and then it's just a kicker's race? So, this is gonna be a fun race to watch.
We'll see we might see 151 high, 152.
It would have to go. It would have
for
to
the
go.
dub.
It would have to go for sure. All right, boys, 1 mile. We'll have a new champion because Ryan Osting did not run the mile at D2s. He was the winner last year in 4:14. If he decides to run it, Rashad Prakash will be the top returner. And with that new rule, which I don't think many people know, it's kind of in the middle of the 20-page MI writing that if an athlete wins their divisional race in the 800 mile, 2 mile, or 4x8, they can opt into the seeded heat, and they needed to declare that by yesterday. So if Rashad Prakash does run the mile, he is in the seeded heat, and he's the top returner. The next two top returners are the top two seeds, Mikey Griffin from King Philip and Tyler Brogan of,
Hawks.
of Franklin. And it just seems like we see those two
Foss family.
battling neck and neck all the time. But man, is there some talent top to bottom
Oof.
in here. Behind them, you got the Concord Carlisle duo of Matthew Kleiman and Alex Ehrenthal. He corrected me the other day. Apparently, I've been saying it wrong for a couple of years now. It's Ehrenthal.
Ehrenthal.
Yes. So
Alex, our bag.
My bad. But I can't believe we took this long to mention them. Colby Zoll and Jason Norris, they got edged by Tyler Brogan last week, but they have a chance to win this. And then a guy that's been around for a while. He doesn't do indoor track. You know, he's led that good Pentucket cross-country team. But he's finally kind of getting where I think a lot of us, and I'm sure himself, thought he could get to. And that's Peter Licata of Pentucket, 4:18.01. He's right smack in the middle of there. If Shane Grant decides to run this, he did a lot of the front running in that D2 race. Stephen Jackson of St. John's Prep, he's off of a fresh 5-second PR in the mile. And then
Nicholas Calitri,
the freshman stud from last year, now a sophomore, he's at 4:21. And then Oliver Freed,
he did a lot of the work in D4, and Lapata took off.
So
Freed is faster than that.
Dover Sherborne, he ran 4:20 as a sophomore last year, or 4:21 as a sophomore. And then Gabe Medina, sitting in 12th, 4:21. He's got a 4:17 from indoors. So you got to think that he puts himself in the mix as well. I don't think we have a time out of that on a seeded heat that's going to put the pressure on everyone, because Prakash would be in the seeded heat if he opts in. I have a hard time not picking Mikey Griffin. He has showed he has that kick at the end of the race.
Okay, Chef, I like that.
But as we saw it many times last year, Brogan and Griffin, a couple times they were this close where you had to wait 0.01 separated them. I'm going to pick Mike Griffin, but it might be a senior that wins this.
If Prakash runs, I like Prakash.
Jeez, I forgot. Yeah, if Prakash
runs, I like Prakash. No disrespect to anyone in the field.
If Prakash runs, but don't let Mikey Griffin be there with 100 to go.
Yep.
But you're right. If Prakash is in here and opts to do the mile instead of the 2 mile, it's Prakash's race. He's in the best form. He jogged a 4:25 last week.
Yes.
After running the 2 mile.
Yes.
So I forgot that my bad. All right, boys, 2 mile.
Boys deuce.
So, meet record.
Goes down.
9 minutes. Ostin comes in with that 8:59.
It's going down.
Pretty good. Couple wind gusts might have taken a second or two off. He already mentioned last week in the interview that this was his first honest effort at trying to run the best time in the state. And so he's going to go, and we have 2 meet records. We have the 9 hand time from Alberto Salazar from Wayland, 1975, and then we have the 9 flat from 2009 flat .52 by Thomas Ratcliffe of Concord Carlisle. Could see both go down. Does weather play a factor? I remember the last time we had a couple guys chasing that 9 minutes. The weather was atrocious. It was really hot. It might have been at Westfield too. So I think Prakash runs the 2 mile. Aramburu is in Chafin. Chafin, kind of was in no man's land last week. He ran that 9:14, I think, at Western Twilight. So maybe Aramburu, he's a 2-time Foot Locker finalist. He can get the legs moving. He needs some help maybe from Chafin. Burgess is running really well. That's a PR for him. He'll try and dip under 9:20. I think there'll be a pack after those guys. Roca, Valiente, Ratcliffe, Mooney. Aquaviva
is faster than
that. Could probably be on that front group of Aramburu and Burgess.
I'm going to go on the limb. Outside of, like you said, the lead pack, but Andrew Cabral.
And he won his race, right?
Yes.
So if they knew of the rule,
he could opt.
He can opt into the seeded heat.
Cabral told me at D4s that he wanted to run 9:30.
Okay, so
he got the dub.
So as long as they knew of the rule, he can opt into that seeded heat. Ryan Osting, 8:55.
855 new meet record.
855 new meet record.
Woo!
Thoughts, concerns, questions?
No concerns. Just shout out to Oosting and Amburu. They've been huge for Massachusetts.
Yeah,
The last 4
this-
years, cross country.
The senior class is really kind of
Elite.
I'd say since that 2012 group,
Yeah.
we haven't had this much depth in our boys distance at
So
least.
salute to all the seniors that are running.
Boys 4x8.
Woo!
Yeah, I mean, a lot will depend on how many guys run fresh and what happens. Things will heat up here. Who's going to